We got the groove with the music don't suck.
Comes on the win. He caught you with he injured your knee somehow in a throw, and it also seemed like he caught you with some heavy shots early on. How hurt were you, and how hard was it to recover?
I don't remember. I know I have a cut on my chin, but I don't think he hit me very hard. The throw did some pretty bad damage to my knee. The second time, he actually did the throw twice, I think. The second time, I was in more pain than the first time. Maybe, my body was letting the adrenaline wear off a little bit. I don't feel like physically hurt. I know there's something wrong with my knee, probably a torn ligament or something. But other than that, I feel good. I like your website, by the way. I've been on there. I've seen some videos of the guys, individual videos, almost like highlights and training and stuff. So,
thanks a lot.
Sorry if you guys are from other websites. This is the only one I recognize right now. So.
Considering that you felt the injury to the knee the second time, did that in any way alter your game plan or your tactics during the match?
Yeah, actually, midway through the round, in between the rounds, my coaches, Tim Burrell, and I guess Chris Pompous is a coach too. But they told me, throw the game plan out the window. You got to stand up with them because otherwise, on the ground, I wasn't very mobile. Luckily he made a mistake. I was able to capitalize on it and came away with the W.
Tom, with the guillotine, it looked as if you were burning yourself out a little bit.
Nope.
What I was going to say is, were you surprised how long he held on before he tapped out, or was there something you just had to finish to secure it up?
He did a good job defending at first. Been working on a new grip with the guillotine. After my last fight, I had Francis Carmont in some trouble trying to finish the guillotine. So I went back. My coaches and I revisited the move and came up with we looked at some tape, looked at some other things, came up with a good grip on how to finish. I'm not going to – you can find it on the internet, but I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag. So. No, not at all. Actually, it's I don't think it's like that at all. He brings the arm over the top and kind of locks the shoulder down. This one stops the guy from being able to grab the wrist and lets me cinch it up a little tighter. He did a really good job of defending. He was pressuring forward. I started getting worried. Maybe this is going to take a long time. I don't know what else I'm going to be able to do from here because I can't really move around a whole lot. But I was able to get out of my hip, switch, and secure the grip a little bit better and get the finish.
Have you got an idea of what you'd like next?
No, it'll probably be. I've had this injury before. I think it's a LCL or MCL injury on the outside of my knee. I had that happen before. It doesn't stop you from doing day-to-day activities, but doing some grappling and striking and stuff like that, it takes a little bit of time, keeps you out of the gym. Hopefully, probably it'll be 6 months probably. So hopefully I'll be able to fight in within that time. Hopefully this heals up more than or heals up faster than I think, and hopefully I get in the cage again and get another win soon.
I know you're a bit of a pro wrestling fan. You're looking forward to WrestleMania?
All right, I had VIP tickets to WrestleMania, and I got a call about 2 months before this fight saying, I got a call, hey, do you want to fight in Sweden? And I was like, oh, God, I knew exactly when the show was. I told one of my friends that I was going to go with, like, look, I bet you I get put on this show. And, with how the UFC is now, you can't really say no to a fight to attend WrestleMania and see John Cena tear The Rock apart tomorrow night at, 7 p.m. Eastern. So, I'm kind of pissed that I'm not going. But, this win and the fight makes it all better.
So you're picking John Cena over The Rock?
I think so. I think if there's a big swerve and somehow The Rock wins, my mind will be blown, So.
Okay.
There was a rumor when Gustafsson dropped out. Did you put your name in the hat? Was there any truth to that? What made you think you'd like that fight?
Yeah, well, I knew out of the heavier, there's not another 205 fight on the show, so I figured the next heaviest guys are at 185. I knew it was short notice, probably going to be hard to find somebody to come in and take the fight. They've got to be somebody that's already able to fight over here or on the show, and going from second fight of the night to, main event sounded pretty good as far as sponsorship money and stuff goes. So I don't know, why wouldn't I? I mean, I just got beat up for 5 minutes, so why not go out there and get beat up by Gegard Mousasi, for a round or so.
Gary Cook didn't look too pleased at the weigh-ins yesterday. You're notable for your weigh-in or entrance gimmicks. What was the meaning behind it, and did Gary have a word with you after the weigh-ins yesterday?
No, I think he was probably confused. The whole weigh-in thing, if you're been keeping up with Nick Diaz and the whole Nick Diaz and GSP situation, and Nick Diaz's now infamous wolf ticket quote, it was a play off of that. I'm running out of stuff to do to be honest. So, yeah. Yeah, no Nor the Barbarian. You know, there's a lot of things I could do, but I don't know. I went out there. I didn't have an entrance for the fight, and I got the crap kicked out of me at the beginning. So maybe I need to switch and, you know, go back to doing an entrance, or, you know, maybe the win helped out for me. I don't know.
When you do that, is that just your sense of humor coming through, or is that?
No, not anymore. For the walkout, for the fight, that's purely for the fans now. It's too much of a hassle, really, for me. You know, so maybe this is the end of it. Maybe I'll retire the walkouts. The weigh-ins, you know, it's a little easier to goof off, even though cutting weight's a, you know, pretty big pain in the ass. But
it has been hunted since the beginning of man. It has challenged us to become better, faster, and more determined. Failure is part of the game, but never accepted. But as sweet as it may taste in the end, it's the pursuit that defines those in it. Here's to victory. Next chance to join the chase.
Betta live i mobilen. Nu dubblar vi din första insättning.
betsafe.com. In it to win it.